Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tarun, a 10th grade student and a JEE aspirant as well. In this video, I'll be giving you the solution to the problem I proposed to you in the beginning. Now, I have also faced this issue of taking a break and just not being able to come back to studying. But after battling this problem, I have got some activities that I do, which in my study breaks, which makes coming back to my table and starting study again much easier. But before I tell you the practical activities that you can do in your study breaks, let me propose you two rules which I live by and I will suggest you to live by as well. Okay, so rule number one, always put a timer on. Now, it doesn't matter whether your break is on the shorter side, which is about 10 to 20 minutes, or on the longer side, which goes up to 1.5 hour, but you need to have a timer. That thing brings us to the second rule. So, rule number two, as soon as the timer stops, you have to stop. Now, I'll be brutally honest in this video. It doesn't matter how many tips or activities I tell you to do in your breaks, you'll always fall behind and fall towards the negative habits of your studying. But if you want to really change that negative habit of not coming back to the table, to make sure that there is an intrinsic want, that intrinsic desperate fire, that want will help you the most in like improving your habits. Your goal, which will help you to come back to studying and start over again, is that just imagine that your goal is achieved, and that imagination will bring a smile on your face, and now that smile will work as a fuel for your goal. At least this is what I do when I feel low, or when I'm also a human being, so I also fall behind those negative things, but I try to push it back. And you have to also constantly trying to push it back. You have to constantly trying to shoot for up. So that's it for the rules. Now I hope that you will follow those rules before doing these activities. Otherwise, trust me, these activities or any other sources on YouTube are just not gonna work. So here are my activities that you can do in your study break. Number one, meditation. The reason I have put meditation in this list is because meditation makes you calm, and it also helps you declutter your thoughts which may have accumulated from the previous day of study. Because I use meditation as a stress buster. Usually when I get very stressed about my studying, I choose meditation as my last option to say. There are different kinds of meditation, but what I usually do is I just sit in silence and focus on breathing. It also helps to maintain the focus. When I do meditation, it just feels like I'm really freed from everything. That really helps. I would like to suggest you to do it. Number two, stretch or walk. If you're taking a break for 10 minutes, then you can choose stretching as your option. And if you're taking a break up to 20 minutes, then you can go outside or walk on it. Number three, read few pages. Now I know you are like, I just finished studying, why will I read again? Then this tip is not for everybody. This is only for those people who find reading very relaxing and they don't feel like reading is kind of a chore for them. For me, I'm that kind of person who feels like reading is very enjoyable and it really relaxes my brain. So I do sometimes read a few pages. By the way, I'm currently reading Martian. It's a really good book. Highly recommended. Number four, take a coffee or a tea break. Now I personally love black coffee, not just because of its taste, but also because of that caffeine which gets pumped in my bloodstream. That really hypes me for the next session. And this activity will also cover all your break time very nicely, because coffee will take some time to make or tea will take some time to be made. You can also club reading with drinking coffee. Both of them will make a very great combo. But be careful, stop drinking coffee as soon as there are only 6 hours left for your bedtime. Otherwise, you will be just awake the whole night, and it will destroy your sleeping rhythm, which will affect the next day. Number five, listen to your favorite music. Now I know you must have been given some advice that do not use social media or do not watch YouTube videos in your break time, and that's very true. I also will follow that from the depth of my heart. But I have found that listening to music in your breaks is the perfect sweet spot between doing extremely addictive tasks on your break and really boring stuff in your break. If you're interested, then I'll clip the link for my favorite playlist in the description. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll be back with another video on Saturday. No promises although. If you have gained any value from my content so far, then do consider subscribing, comment anything you liked or anything you disliked. Make sure you do subscribe because we have to take the count to go to 100. See you in the next one. Bye.